Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Daniel, and my wife recently asked me for a new kitchen sink. So I was like, go ahead and order the sink you want and I'll install it. So our home is from 1946, so this is not going to be a straightforward task. But I'm really excited about this, and I would do anything for this beautiful woman. Over the past year or so, there have been a few comments or ideas that she has thrown out there, so I'm going to just sort of tackle everything all at once and just go for it. So you can see here that sanding the cabinets may have nothing to do with actually replacing the sink, but it's going to make me feel better about how it looks afterward, because installing a brand new sink on this really ugly countertop is going to be a very difficult task for me, because the sink will look so pretty and the counter will continue to be sort of disgusting looking. I sanded everything down, and now I am going to go through and prime everything. It is really important to prime these when you're going at it, because if you don't, for any bare wood, it's just going to continue to bleed through. So after letting the cabinets dry, I will go ahead and put my second coat on the upper cabinets. I chose to do the upper cabinets white, and then once that's done, I'm going to paint the lower cabinets. Now this blue color is going to really stand out and be good contrast to everything else I'm doing. So since I'm painting everything, why not replace all the hardware? So we are trying to do this without spending tons of money, because I plan to actually gut the kitchen completely and upgrade all the electrical within the next couple years. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the counter. I thought it would be a lot easier than it was. And then finally, after spending several hours to remove all of the adhesive and countertop, I was like, forget this. I remember my wife wanted a breakfast bar area, so I'm going to take all the countertop away, and I'm going to fabricate a piece that I can put on top of here, which will gain about 16 inches over the backside for her breakfast bar. Those are some of my ninja moves in case anyone was curious, and now I'll get back at it. So here is the breakfast bar that used to be flush to the counter, and now it's overhanging. Going to continue to remove all of the countertop and the sink. That thing had to have weighed like 200 pounds, and it was actually stamped with a 1946 sticker on the back of it. And the reason I'm putting this in is because I'm actually going to also epoxy the countertop, and I wanted a very smooth finish. So gluing everything down, nailing it down, and then going through and filling everything with wood filler. So after filling all the holes, I went ahead and sanded them and then primed the countertop. This was a pretty smooth process, and this is the first step of applying an epoxy countertop. Next, I created a little template measuring out our countertop and then creating the lines that I think I'll end up putting on it. I did sort of just freehand it once I was in it, and I'm painting lines on it before applying epoxy. I did some little custom pieces for this just to add our own little touch, which I was really happy about. So we're going to mask everything off, because this epoxy will probably stay on anything it touches. This process can appear to be pretty intimidating, but it is actually very smooth and simple to do. After mixing the epoxy, you have about 30 minutes to actually apply it and spread it out where you need it to be. And you can only do about 12 square feet at a time. So I did all 3 sections of our countertop in about a 45-minute window and just smoothed them out and felt really confident about it. So we're going to go ahead and roll it out and then sort of get at it a little bit faster here. Getting those outside edges and running your plastic down that front side is super important, so that you can just allow the epoxy to run and drip off the side. And as it was starting to dry, I came back with a roller and sort of rolled that bottom edge. After 3 days, I'm going to place the sink, and then we're going to start the backsplash. We're using a Subway adhesive tile for the backsplash, and my son and I were able to put this up in just a couple hours, and it made a huge difference. Looks pretty clean. So it's like magic. Just snap your finger and we are done. The process for installing this sink was the smoothest process that I've ever come across. If you're interested in any of the products used in this video, check out links down below in the description. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for future videos.